In Africa, children living with special needs usually appear to be facing a life sentence as they end up in confinement, thereby damaging their self-esteem and ability to acquire relevant social skills. In Nigeria, Hayat Foundation in recent time has been working towards changing this trend. Adebola Brookslyn Sunday tells us more.
They face different challenges, ranging from how to take care of their daily activities to societal stigmatization and discrimination.
You ask somebody to help you look at something, the person will feel maybe you need something for it, or at times you go to the mosque or church in order to worship. Some people will feel you want to beg.
As the world marks 2017 Cerebral Palsy Day, founder of the Hayat Foundation is taking advantage of the day to encourage families caring for children with special needs not to be despaired, saying that with the right therapy and education, the victims can fulfill their dreams.
As I talk about the special needs community, it's important for you all to understand that I qualify in healing. I find closure because I live with my son every day. I cherish him, I love him so much.
The group appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari to assent to the Nigerian Disability Bill as it will address the numerous challenges facing people living with disability, at the same time giving them a sense of belonging. Adebola Brookslyn Sunday, NTA News.
With us now in the studio to shed more light on the issue in focus is the wife of the governor of Kogi State and founder Hayat Foundation, Hajia Amina Oyiza Bello. Thanks for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you for having me in the program.
Now, share with us your experience as a parent and as an advocate of positive attitude towards children with disability.
As a parent, it's noteworthy that it's quite challenging raising a special child. It can be expensive, but most importantly, the challenge thereof is the stigma from the society. I've been fortunate to have a very supportive husband in the person of my husband, Alhaji Ayinde Bello, the executive governor of Kogi State. He's been there all the way, supporting me through thick and thin, And I've also been fortunate enough to have a supportive extended family as well that has really helped in helping me nurture Hayat. But for the most part, the attitude from our modern day society has not really made things easier. If you see parents locking their words behind closed door or not wanting anyone to know that they have a special child, it's simply because as a society we still live in denial. It's important for the public to understand that it's simply a neurological injury that affects the motor function or the speech, of a child. It's not communicable, neither is it contagious in any way. So people should feel free to relate with those children, show love, show compassion, and be more loving to both the parents as well as the child living
What are
with
those
CP.
wrong attitudes and perceptions in the Nigerian society that need to be changed towards children with special needs?
I think it's stigma. Top on it, it's stigma. When people stare at you in this weird way as if you're a form of an alien, or maybe you must have done something terrible to have deserved these children. In the end, it's important we understand as a society that God has created us in His own image, and we all have our calling. God may want to test us in different ways. For those our faith believers, it's important to know that we cannot question God when it comes to the choice of children He gives to us. But our duty, our role as parents is to nurture them, to give them the best we can and guide them through life. So to this end, I want to urge Nigerians and indeed Africa to become more embracing, more loving. They should show empathy, they should show love, they should show compassion. The next time you go out there and you come across a mother or a child, whether disabled or that have special need, just going close to them and saying, hello, how are you? Do you need any help? It will go a long way in soothing that mother, to go a long way in healing the mom. But when you stare at a parent or stare at a child in this, terrible way, it's a whole lot, and it can be very, very overwhelming.
Now, quickly, what role do you think government should play for children with special needs?
The very number one role I would I would want to appeal to government at various levels at this point to do is, first of all, that the National Disability Bill. It's very important for Mr. President, in person of President Muhammadu Buhari, to please ensure that he gives his assent to this bill and they are passed into law. To this end, it will be easier for parents to seek a redress in the event that their rights are trampled upon. It's also important for NGOs, be it FIDA and other relevant agencies, to give priority when it comes to their pro bono cases to special needs. Then finally, it's very important that public places, public institutions are made wheelchair accessible. Religious organizations, churches and mosques in particular, should make this place is wheelchair accessible. The banks should be wheelchair accessible, and every other public institution, just like is observed in other climes, say Europe and America.
Thank you so much, Hajia Amina Oyiza Bello.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.